Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about the issue of passport. How will you know that your passport is ready for collection? Well, there are many people who have been coming to ask me about this because they have already applied for their passports, and it has been a month. They have not seen anything to do with their passport being ready. So how will they know? Well, I want to tell you that there are three methods that you can be able to know if your passport is ready. So I just want you to listen very attentively so that you can be able to know if your passport is ready for collection or it is still under processing. I have three methods, and I'm going to start with this method of sending the code. Yeah, you can send the code to the migration, and this code is 2032. You just open to your message, and then you send the recipient will be 2032, and then the text will be your tracking number. And this tracking number, you were given the time that you went to take your biometric, and once you took that biometric, there's a receipt they gave you called photograph token, and in that photograph token it has a tracking number. This photograph token looks like this. So that is a photograph token. It has a tracking number. So that tracking number is the one that you are supposed to send in that text to 2032, and then you will receive the message alerting you whether your passport is ready for collection or it is not, or they are still processing. You will know from there. Another method is about going to eCitizen, where you used to apply your passport. So all you have to do is just log into your eCitizen account, and then you go direct to passport application, and then from there you'll be able to see the status, so you know which stage is your passport. Just want to tell you one thing is that once you have applied for a passport on eCitizen, it goes through different stages. So once you have booked appointment and then you go to take your biometric, it will be in a stage of processing, and once that stage is done, it will now go to the process of production. And once the production is done, it will now go to the process of receiving, which means your passport will be ready. So when you log into eCitizen, you will see if it is in production, you just know that it is still under the process. And when you have seen it, they have said receiving, you just know that your passport is ready for you to go and collect. Sometimes you can be notified in your SMS, or sometimes you just go and check just where you applied for your passport, and you ask the Huduma Center where you took your fingerprints. You go and ask if your passport is ready, or alternatively, instead of you going to waste your transport, you can just log in, go to the cyber, and then you ask the owner of the cyber to check if your passport is ready or not. So if that is not enough for you, you can still go to, you can use a poster website, whereby you'll be able to log into poster website, and then you will see passport, and then from there you have to click on track my passport. Then you will be able to use that photograph token where I have explained earlier, and then there's what we call tracking number. So you have to be able to key in that tracking number in that field. Then it will show you whether your passport is ready or not. Sometimes you find that when your passport is ready and you are using that photograph token, the tracking number, it will now ask you for ID and the other details, which means your passport is ready. And when it bounces back, it means that it is not ready, which means you have to try some other day. So as I have shown you earlier, there are three alternatives, and if you use those three alternatives, without bearing fruit, you just visit their offices and then you ask more about your passport. Yeah, that is how it can be done. And there are people who have been asking how long does the passport take in order to be delivered. Well, passports sometimes they can take 1 week or 2 weeks, or sometimes a month. If it goes so long, it has to be 1 month. So in the period of 1 month, you're supposed to have your passport. And then there are people who always ask about what is the validity period for Kenyan passport. Well, once you get a passport, you will be given 10 years. The passport will be valid for 10 years, and after 10 years, you have to renew another passport. And for those who are fond of traveling, going to one country to another, in case those pages they have been stamping them with visas, and maybe they are over, you are supposed to come and pick another passport. That is when you are fond of traveling from one country to another, which means in every page there will be a visa. So you are supposed to come back and then you get a new passport. Well, that is what I just wanted you guys to know about passport application and the process in which you are supposed to know when is your passport ready for collection. So guys, if you have been following me for the first time and you haven't subscribed to my channel, I request you take a few seconds to subscribe, so that whenever I upload a video like this, you will be able to be notified. And another thing is that if you have any query or any question pertaining what I have just spoken, I have left my contact in the description, so you just WhatsApp me and then you will get to know more things, or we shall be in touch.